I figured. Which means... just hit the refresh button on everything. Alright, everything up and running. Hello, Internet! Doing the clue tonight before we talk about the last thing we ever have to talk about with Ghost. Thank God. Although I probably would be the one crazy enough to actually want to sit down and review all of the novels. Technically, the Kuga one's already translated. I still haven't read it, though. I need to sit down and do that. I might do it after I get done watching Kuga, because... for whatever reason, I couldn't get to sleep last night, once we were done. So I stayed up for a little bit. I tried to watch an episode of Kuga, but the episode I'm on right now is the first recap episode, and I was like, ah, shit, I can't watch this right now. I'm trying to... no, I can't do that. It's like, So I'm not that many episodes in, but I did get progress on Persona 5 Royal. I hit Kasumi's yeah, I did. I tried to congratulate you. You might not have heard me, but yeah, congrats on getting that Figurized model kit. Those are apparently really good for like a 6-inch model kit. And I think Figurize is like doing a big push recently on their stuff. Because, what was it? They've got a Kuga one coming out soon, I think. 21st. That might be when I finally get all my Soto in. They haven't hit the warehouse yet. For the middleman I ordered them through. But I want to say we were doing a Kuga recently. A couple other things. Like there was like some really good model kits coming out. Is it already out? What was I thinking of? What they announced? It was probably a while back. It might have been Kuga and it already came out. I don't remember. But Figurize has been doing good recently. From what I've heard from people who like Figurize and seen, so cool. Turn on a couple Discord notifications real quick. I don't think so. Well, no. No, Figurize I think has done form changes. Let me look. Oh no. Where'd that window go? Oh no, it's right here. Good. Get him? Was it? Maybe? It was the Kuga one. Yeah, the Kuga, Deno, and Genom. Level 2 Genom. I was about to say, it's not even in the correct window. Neither one of them are. Yeah, I don't think they do much form change stuff. But yeah. They're doing the Genom level 2. And that's actually all of them currently. Well, they're slowly filling out the 20. They're apparently all of like nice quality too. They're doing a kind of the Ultraman anime, like anime manga aesthetic for Taiga. Yeah, this is where I remember it from. There's like the Deno set, which is like, hey, you get sword form in flat form. Of course, all of these are renders, so not the best look at the actual figures. Anywho, before we get in the clue, Soto put out what might be their last Chronicle set for Double. I say might, but I'm not super sure on that. I'm gonna skip this song. I'll take that one. This might be the last one they're going to do, which... bear in mind, what I'm showing here is 2 different premium sets. The first of this is I guess, a Soto Chronicle, technically renewal, Cyclone Joker. The Cyclone half has a metallic finish to it. The Joker half has a more matte finish to it. Kind of replicating how the suit is. And I think the only stickers on this are actually like the memory stickers right here. Because I think the belt's even painted. Or, well, the memory sticker's in the little light at the bottom, because I think all this is painted. But, like, there's, like, probably, like, 2, 4, 5 stickers here. But this looks really nice. There's some additional muffler pieces for a thing later. And, I guess both, like, opening and Joker Extreme, which they're giving you a loaded maximum drive slot that you can sticker up to have the Joker memory in, and a half of the double driver to show the memory out, so you can fully replicate Joker Extreme. But this is like 20 or like $18, but it's premium, so it's going to end up being like 25 or 30 once you're through shipping and middleman and all that. But the other set is something that's been requested of them in surveys from people who have been taking the surveys, and that's bikes. We've got the Hard Boilder. It looks pretty nice. It looks about the quality as like the rest of the bikes in Soto. But it will not just be the Hard Boiler, but you will get, it's a little inaccurate on this, but you're getting the booster unit, which is a separate piece. You're not getting a whole second, like, half of the bike on that. For this one, it's just the booster unit can attach to the, I guess, the Joker half of, or the Cyclone part of the Hard Boilder. You also get the Jet half. That can unfold. It looks really nice. And then you get the Boat half, which also looks really nice. And here you can see that the booster unit is just an add-on. And I think it just hooks in like the little... I'll scroll up here. Probably be a better look at it. Yeah, it probably pegs in like the... Whoop, you can't see that because of the leg. These little peg holes right here. It probably just plugs onto them. Kind of just slides in and clamps down. And then part of it just like rests on the back of the bike. But yeah, this is 38, so it'll probably be about 50. But you get all of Double's bike material, which leaves us only like, I guess, Axle in bike form, if you so desire something like that, and then the Revolve Gary, or not the Revolve Gary, Axle's little Wally cannon thing. I can't think of the name of offhand, in terms of like bike material. These are up for currently pre-order. They come out in October, November. I forgot the exact date. I'm not going to bother going into the calendar. But other than that, D-Man, who's in charge of Soto, answered some questions. Quick little just trivia about the box art for the Trilobite Magia in the Gatakiri photos they've shown on the blog. But more importantly, Burning Falcon will come with the empty holster for the shot riser, or the slash riser in this case. In Type 1 will come with open hands. Along with the closed fists. And that was pretty much it for the blog. Nothing else super spectacular at the moment. We still don't have a whale out for 07. Which seems weird because next week we have another AI-08 figure, if I remember right. Yep, AI-08. And we have another Kuga figure from the Chronicle set, which will probably just be Pegasus, since they are going in order. So I don't know why they're not revealing the full lineup for, or not showing like the wave breakdown for 7 at the moment, unless they're waiting till like closer to release to do that. I can say, and I kind of said this on the for the Soda Pop podcast because they were asking for people's opinions when they were recording a podcast last night. I don't know. The bike is nice. It was like the one thing that prevented me from like going and getting all of the bikes that are currently in Soto for like X8 and Build, because they did the Machine Builder in the Build series and they did Laser or Laser Level 2 in X8. But I haven't bothered with them because I'm like, I don't need these. Like, unless they were doing all the bikes, But, like, if they're doing this, maybe... I don't know. It being premium, and the track record of how a lot of the bike and mecha, and, like, more, like, non-traditional form stuff has come out over... Or, like, well, yeah, mecha in non-traditional forms, I guess, since we have Breaking Mammoth in this conversation. But, like, the more that stuff has been, like, excised from the main line, put into its own line, and then further potentially put into premium slots, makes me go, this isn't... These aren't doing well, are they? Like, I know for a fact from one website that the second Time Machine set that came out for the Soto Geo Wave, which gave you both Gates and Waz's Time Machines, that did poorly for them, which is why they have not done anything Soto since. Which is a damn shame that burned them so hard. But it just made me wonder, wow, are the bikes really not doing that good? Is this only going to be like a Shoto situation where like only Shoto seems to be doing the bikes well, and that's because they are more or less selling you a figure with them? And even this isn't technically selling you a figure with them. It's 2 separate premium sets that you have to buy together to get a figure in the bikes. And honestly, like, I have a Cyclone Joker, like, on the way to me at some point, whenever the middleman I ordered from gets it and is able to, like, put everything together and ship it to me. But, like, I don't know. If we got, like, the right vendor from O's with the Toric Android, that would be neat for Chronicle, and the Denbird for Deno, and actually I think that's it for... Oh no, we would need the Tri-Chaser Beat Chaser with all the Gorham stuff for Kuga. Honestly, like, weirdly enough, I think Kuga would probably be the most fun in terms of, like, giving you more or less like a mechanics wave, because it would give you Gorham and the 2 bikes, and then the parts to do the Rising form, or the Rising Gorham stuff. Like, that would be cool. Cool, because Gorham has other uses outside of the bike, and, like, some later episodes, Kuga's interacting with Gorham. I think I clearly remember one episode where he had to use Gorham to get elevation in order to use Pegasus to shoot down a Groggy. But right now, I don't know. If this was more or less last priority for Double, and potentially the last thing they want to do, I don't know if... I don't know if I'm into these. Because it seems like the Soto crew is just like, we know these things don't do well, but people will really want them, and we've got no choice but to put it on premium because like we can't put this on retail because we lose hard money on it. Maybe, I don't know. It definitely feels like to me from outside looking in, it seems like the Soto team, as much as they want to do bikes, like they just haven't done well for them, and it's the one thing that I feel like they've cut just to save themselves some money in the long run, and they've put any budget that would have went to that into other things. We are officially in hiatus territory for Ryder and Sentai. I got to watch was probably going to be our last episode for a while. In at least 3 weeks. It's just going to feel weird just to be like, well, there's no new Ryder, and there's going to be the recap episodes, but like, I will say this, I'm not really going to bother watching the recap episodes live. Like, I think episodes like the President specials, which are the 2 narrated by Aruto and Izu, are supposed to like delve into long-haired Izu from the opening and like do something with that. But that's not something I'm like super interested in. At least watching live, I'd rather wait and see. Bedroom. Let's go bedroom. Of course, I think Overtime's like said that like we might sub these. We don't know. Just depends. Wow, all of Scarlet's cards have been like process of eliminations. And I forgot that we have a Google Drive set up for notes for TGSR, and I forgot that today when I was doing the Respector notes. So I did them on my computer, but now I'm gonna do them on there, starting with Ichigo this next week. Which I'm excited to be doing the original series. I haven't watched that much of the original series, kind of just because we were going to do this. So I didn't want to go too far. Plus, since Kuka's out, like, hey, there's the thing I can watch on streaming. Burnett and oxygen tank? God damn it. Wow, Scarlet got a shit roll. And got nothing out of it, damn. And unfortunately, since I went to bed so late yesterday, I didn't get up until like 2 o'clock today, so I haven't gotten to watch DuckTales or Harley Quinn for the week. So I'll probably be watching those tomorrow. God, I'm gonna find out all of Green's cards at this rate. Although that gave me like a shit ton of cards. Holy hell. And since it was pay-per-view night, I actually sat down and watched. I say watched. I was mainly watching for the dual Money in the Bank ladder matches. Which, went on last. It was about as dumb as I was expecting it to be. But the Asuka winning women's is like cool. That works. That tracks. But Otis winning male or winning the men's one is okay. What are we doing with this? Are you actually gonna give Otis something? I doubt it, but it's worth a thought. Oh my god, I have all 3 of those. Shit. Go to the bridge. Burnett and Spyglass. Thank you. I'm down to 3. I just need to figure out what 2 locations Scarlett's got in her hand. I had to put that light so far, so close. But I'm shipping away Personified Royal. I do think I won't. I probably will be doing 2 playthroughs just to round out anything I didn't get on the first one. But thankfully, I've got almost all max social stats. I'm just missing charm, I think, or no, kindness is what I'm missing at the moment. I'm at 4 of 5 on that. I just need 5. Just need a little bit more, and I get 5. Once that's done, that carries over to New Game Plus, and that exercises all of that stuff I'd have to do, which is wonderful. The 30-30-30 split. Damn. Bitty time. I mean, I know you have 2/3 of those cards, so... Green, I know your entire hand. I just need to figure out Scarlet's hand. I just need to roll to get to one of the 2 locations. Which one of them's next door, so that's fine. And it's the only one I can get to. Hell yeah. Alright, Scarlet. Is this your card? Indeed it is. Bedroom. Boop, boop, boop. We have solved crime. Of course, with these 2 new Chronicle sets, I need to work on the compendium, get them added. Good lord for locations. All the locations. Which, shit, right? That was the redoing images for all of it. Then you get back to doing that. At least I can say I'm trying to do stuff to keep myself busy these days. People talking about Bluefin Team Rider finally shipping out 01. Honestly, they've said over and over again, and I don't know why people haven't picked up on it and spread that information, that all their stuff has been stuck in their warehouse with this, and because of the lockdown and stuff, so they couldn't move anything until the lockdown was up. And oh look, the lockdown's up. Oh look, you can ship stuff. Oh look. Well, I can certainly go anywhere. Let's go down Main Street. So, gun or Main Street? Which one you showed me, Orchid? Gun. Got it. Well, that ends at us. Well, I already got that one marked, so Let me guess. Knife? Knife? Is it knife? Of course it is. Get something off the stuff I got. I actually get somewhere for once. Leaves me 50-50 on weapon. Oh my god. That is the third different time he has done that guess. Sir, are you a bot? You are playing like a bot. Sir. 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 So much for help on that one. Alright, courthouse, let's see what you get me. Can't pin down a weapon at the moment. Okay, so that's in your hand. And that's in your hand. Which leaves us one card. Fuck, that means one of those two is what we need. Shit. Put it on the table, let's see. Nice! Hell yeah! 2-2-2 split. Alright. Get the Western set. Well, Scarlet, of course, and... Damn it, can't say gun. Wrench, then! She did it Bioshock style. Damn it. Denied off the bat. Sci-fi set? Early on, we're just kind of throwing guesses out. See what sticks. Mustard. Wrench. Ah. Oh, that confirms orchid, so that actually means mustard. Too bad we don't have another anything else, really. Oh? Damn it. Alright, we got 2/3 of it now. We just need the third. Well, piss. I was about to say, you're just gonna show me the director's office, aren't you? Yep, I figured. Repeat information! Well, how was it?
I'm not a fan of it being the way it was, kind of deal.
I can imagine.
Like, it's par for the course for Ghost, don't get me wrong, but
I realized some really stupid things about it when I was doing up the notes.
by the way, I also got to watch 01 for the week, and it looks like they're classifying the clip shows as specials, so that shouldn't mess the episode count up, I would think.
Well, they're also not doing that for Care Major. Because next week's Care Major is just episode 0 that they did with the Lupat Ryu Solger movie. And then after that is apparently a director's cut version of the first 2 episodes for the next 2 weeks. So both shows are more or less in buffer episode territory, where here's an episode, but it's mainly here to buffer us so we can come back around to proper episodes.
Which I feel like at some point that's going to screw up all the timing for everything up.
I would not be surprised. Like, that's been my question for a while with this hiatus on the horizon is, does that mean both shows are losing episodes the longer this goes on? Or are we pushing back the start date for the next Sentai and Rider series because of this?
I would have to think they're going to push it back. But the question's going to be, how long before they deem that they're just going to have to nix the seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, it is going to be kind of dumb if we come around and have, say, for instance, 2 Christmas specials for the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a case of how far are they willing to push before it happens.
Mm-hmm. I feel like right now what the future holds is just going to come in when the state of emergency lifts for Japan, because it's currently set, I believe, for the 25th.
Maybe.
Like, depending on what happens, like in relation to that state of emergency, whether it lifts or it gets continued, because they got continued this month. So I have a feeling of if it continues, they might just like take the shows down and put something in its place. Because I don't know how much longer they can keep up with. Here's recaps narrated by characters with probably minimal to no new content within them.
Well, at that point, it would about have to be no new content.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what's bad. If it goes too much farther than where they've got it planned, it probably would be just no new content.
Yeah. And it further puts, like, the 01 movie and also the Care Major movie, like, to not happening.
Or, at the very least, be so far pushed back that it's gonna hurt more than anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, Care Major getting cut on episodes probably wouldn't be the worst thing because it just started, so oh no, we lost a couple episodes. We're not like that deep in the show at the moment, so that's not a big deal. 01 losing episodes right now is like a real stinker.
Yeah, because truthfully, we've past that window of where they could have potentially just cut a couple of filler episodes and been fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of in the almost at the point where everything happens with the show.
I was about to say, this was like 35, right?
I think 34, 35. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is typically final form leading to the end of the show area.
Yeah, and like I also have the question of like, okay, say this continues for another month. What happens to Zero One's Final Form DX toys and stuff, since they were slated to release in June, and none of the DX toys have had delays? The only toys I know of that have had delays for Ryder have been the candy toy stuff. So, like, does that still come out in June with no episodes to promote it?
I almost have a funny film that might be one of the firsts where it's like, nope, they're gonna have to delay that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I have a feeling it's gonna spoil too much.
Yeah. And then we have the fact of...
I mean, especially seeing as how basically the rest of the month, we're still not going to get the final form. So it would be coming out at best case scenario, it would be right now coming out within the same week as the final form debut.
Yeah.
I say best case scenario because, yeah. Usually we're starting to get the whole tease into it, and this episode still didn't really have a tease into the final form, so it's like, ooh.
Well, also, we have no Arc Zero, and Arc Zero is supposed to be this month, but oh no, the next 3 weeks of episodes are clip shows, therefore, Arc Zero is next month.
Maybe for full debut. I wonder, though, if they might have enough where they can still drop little tidbits of, like, yes, this is still coming kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because they might have had a little bit of new recorded, but not enough to do a full episode.
I think they have a full episode in the can. I think they're just saving it. Because they... Bear in mind, they also have probably not been able to get back to production.
Okay, that part of it I would argue.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the production side of things can be done outside of the office, so to say.
Unfortunately, apparently Japan is not set up for work at home, which is why we're apparently not getting a direct, so I wonder if they could, how much they could do.
To this, I'm going to say America wasn't really set up for it either, and we've took to it.
Yeah.
It might be a case of they haven't figured the best scenario for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets pushed far enough, stuff like that could still happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's a struggle even here, is some companies are just not really designed for it, and they don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But then you've also got some companies that technically their in-office model works for a work-at-home scenario too.
Yeah.
So it's just tweak and modify, and there you go.
Honestly, if I got hired at somewhere, I'd probably still be able to work at home. I'd still be working during this if I got hired before all this happened.
More than likely, yeah.
Because, like, an engineering job, you're not necessarily required to be in office for that. As long as you have all your programs and information, like, you can work.
Okay, but the only issue that you would have with something like that would be potentially running into them not having the VPNs and all that set up to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of the companies here are having a problem with that, is because it's like they didn't plan for it. Mm-hmm. They had no contingency. If everyone's in office, it's all local server, no worries.
Nope. Of course now it goes down. Fine, that's fine. Anyway, you ready?
I guess so.
Alright, I'm gonna take the stream down. We'll be right back with our last piece of Ghost Media we get to talk about, which is Rebirth Spectre. See you in a bit, folks.